Good morning, y'all. I'm David Atkins, target individual. Okay, today I'm just going to do a quick video, and this you've probably seen this before, but maybe people need to be refreshed. This is Bill Clinton apologizing about non-consensual experimentation done on dissidents, needy people, the afflicted people. He admits it. It was done on destitute people. And targeted individuals mostly are destitute people who are being experimented on. And so he apologizes for it. And what slick way to apologize for something, then keep on doing it in different manners. He apologized for these experiments, but we're going to keep on doing experiments secretly and, you know what I'm saying? And test different stuff out. And hopefully that apology will be enough to make everybody think, well, we won't do it again. Okay, so here's Bill Clinton admitting that experimentations of radiation and other stuff was done in secret, without consent, on destitute people. Okay, so young people who are non-believers out there about this stuff and think that targeted individuals are just crazy, maybe you'll believe it if it's coming from Bill Clinton apologizing about some of it. But I'm here to tell you, he apologized to it, but it never stopped. The experiments changed, and they got a lot deeper. And, I'm not going to say a lot worse because a lot of people died from the experiments, but there's a lot of people dying today. So just as bad. It never stopped. What he apologized for never stopped. So I'm going to read a Bible verse, and I'm going to merge Bill Clinton apologizing for non-consensual experimentation being done on mostly dissidents. What he means by disabled, poor people who don't have a name in the community. So anyway, I thought this proverb fits the two. I'm going to read this proverb, and then I will merge the video. Do not abuse, this is Proverbs 22, chapter 22, 22, and 23. Do not abuse poor people because they are poor. Do not take away the rights of the needy in court. The Lord will defend them in court and will take the life of those who take away their rights. So here you go. And be sure to share that when they say, oh, our government, they wouldn't experiment on people. Listen to what Bill Clinton's apologizing about and then make them think about it. God bless every targeted individual.
Thousands of government-sponsored experiments did take place at hospitals, universities, and military bases around our nation. The goal was to understand the effects of radiation exposure on the human body. While most of the tests were ethical by any standards, some were unethical, not only by today's standards, but by the standards of the time in which they were conducted. They failed both the test of our national values and the test of humanity. In one scientist injected plutonium into 18 patients without their knowledge. In another, doctors exposed indigent cancer patients to excessive doses of radiation, a treatment from which it is virtually impossible that they could ever benefit. The report also demonstrates that these and other experiments were carried out on precisely those citizens who count most on the government for its help, the destitute and the gravely ill. But the dispossessed were not alone. Members of the military, precisely those on whom we and our government count most, they were also test subjects. Informed consent means your doctor tells you the risk of the treatment you are about to undergo. In too many cases, informed consent was withheld. Americans were kept in the dark about the effects of what was being done to them. The deception extended beyond the test subjects themselves to encompass their families and the American people as a whole. For these experiments were kept secret, and they were shrouded not for a compelling reason of national security, but for the simple fear of embarrassment. And that was wrong.